Student, let us move on to your exercise. Your exercise 4, page number N61. From the cube and cube roots. From there, I have taken some of the sums. I have taken question number 1. Find the value. You will have to find out the cube value of some of the fractions, some of the decimals, or some of the whole numbers. See, whole number and all, you can do it. Here, of course, the negative integers is given to you, few of them, and question number 11 under this is a whole number, that is 25 cube. See, I will tell you this. I have taken some of the fraction or the decimal, because the other number it will be easy for you. Okay, see, question number 2 I have taken as minus 1 whole 7 by 11 to the power 3, and then I have taken as points 0.0008 q value you have to take, and minus 7 by 3 q value. So what you need to do is very simple. I need not to explain you much. First, any mixed number is there, you convert into improper fraction, and then power cube of the whole fraction. Power cube means numerator will be multiplied by the same number, 3 time product it will be. So like this only, minus 18 into minus 18 into minus 18. So divided by 11 into 11 into 11. If you multiply 18 into 18, then again a product is multiplied with 18, you will find 5832, and 11, if you make 11 q value will be 1331. You must be knowing it. So this is the answer for it. Okay, you need not to convert all this thing in a mixed number or so. You can keep the answer like this only. Now moving on to a decimal number, I have taken at 0.08 q value. So 0.08 and 0.08 and 0.08. The product of this will be the q value. See, in this case, what will you do? Know, if you know the product q value of 8, write down q value of 8 to the extreme right, 512. Now you see the decimal digit 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 decimal digit. If a decimal having 2 decimal places the number, then q value will be 2 into 3, that is 6 decimal places. If a decimal is having 1 decimal digit, then its q value will be 3 decimal places. 3 times it will be multiplied with the decimal digit, number of decimal digits. So it will take 6 decimal digit. So 5, 1, 2 is having only 3 digit. So another 3 digit to its left you have to put, so that you can find it out, 0 and 0 and 1. This is will be 0.000512 will be the value of q value of 0.08. Okay. Now another fraction I have taken. This is a very simple. 7 you have minus 7 you have multiplied 3 times. See, if you are finding out the q value of a negative number, always it will come in negative, because the cube power 3 is a odd number. Therefore, whatever value of the base will be there, that's whatever the sign of the base will be there, that sign will carry. So 7 q value is 343. So in this case it will be minus 343, and 3 q value is 27. So minus 343. Okay. Now see some of this. Second sum I have taken as identify whether it's a perfect cube, and then find out the whose cube is this. The a whole number, you have to certify this whole number is a perfect cube whole number, or it's not a perfect cube whole number. If it is a perfect cube whole number, then whose q value is this? So you have to find out the q root of it basically. So 243. You have learnt about 1 to 10 all the q value. Therefore, seeing the number you can come to it's not a perfect cube, isn't it? Because 1 is the perfect cube number. Then 8 is the perfect cube number, 27 is the perfect cube number, 125 is the perfect cube number, similarly 216 is the perfect cube number, and all those 343 is a perfect cube number. All those number up to 1000. Therefore 243 is not a perfect cube, but you have to solve it. How will you solve? You have to find out the product of the prime factor. 243 will be split into product of the prime factor. That come 3 multiplied itself 5 times, but 5 times 3 is triplet. Out of the 2, 3 are not triplet. Therefore it's not a perfect q number. Okay. Had it been 3 is another 3 is also as a product, then it could have been a perfect q number. Okay. Now let us take this one. You split this number into prime factor. If you split this number, see this number 2197, 197. See children, when you are dividing a number to make it a product of a prime factor, that time don't stop. I have said to you in several times in the class also, don't stop till 5, 7, 11, even 13, even then 17, even 19, even you go on, because you never know 19 q value will be lying, and up to 11 you have tried and then got tired of and left it. You will say it's not a perfect cube, then it will be wrong for you. So this number was going with, this adamant number was going with 13. You just see, so 13, if you split it, then 13 into 13 into 13 will be 2197. So it's a perfect cube number, and 13 cube will be 2197. That is the answer. Okay, now moving on to another sum of this question, 2744. If again split this number, and you see in this case you are finding it all the prime numbers, the product of the prime number is in a triplet. So 2 into 2 into 2 and 7 into 7 into 7. Therefore it's a perfect cube number, because it's a perfect cube number of what? 2 into 7, that is 14. 14 cube value will be 2744. Could you understand me? So 14 is the number. Now moving on to question number 3, which is of the following are the cube of even numbers and which are odd numbers? This is very simple. See, cube of any even number, the unit digit will be a even number. Cube of any odd number, unit digit has to be odd number. So all the numbers unit digit is even number, they are all they are the cube of the even numbers. This is a unit digit is 0, therefore it's a cube value of a even number. Unit digit is 6, therefore it is a cube value of a even number. Unit digit is even, so yeah, it's also a cube value of a even number. Unit digit is also 6, it will be cube value. Whereas in this case you see unit digit is 1, so it is a cube value of a odd number. 9 odd number, 7 odd number, 3 odd number. Likewise it goes on, where the unit digit is a odd, that is the cube value of a odd number. Where the unit digit is even, that is the cube value of a even number. That is what you have learnt it. So that will remember. Now this is the real things of your exercise. Now how will you find out the cube value? You know, see, find out the, this is cube root value minus 8000. I have taken this all example, again this example, again this example, and this example. We will solve one after another. I'll take solve first this one. See, this number will be split into product of the prime factor, or you know some number q value comes, that time you can follow your own method. See, minus 8 is the q value of minus 2, no? Minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 is minus 8. So minus 8 I have separated, and 1000, a minus 8 into 1000 I have made this number as 8000. I have written as minus 8 into 1000, and under cube root I have kept it. So what you need to do, so this is, you know that minus 8 is the product of minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2, and 1000 is the product of 10 into 10 into 10. So in 10 is also in triplet, and minus 2 is also triplet. Out of that cube root, the triplet number, one number will come minus 2 into 10, minus 20 will be the cube root of this number. This way you need to find out. Now see, you have got a decimal. Decimal, when you are getting no, you can convert into a fraction. Decimal fraction always will be the denominator will be the 10 and the power of 10. So a cube means always it will have the 3 digit decimal digit number. So this is 1 by 1000. 1000 is the cube value of 10, you know that. So 1 into 1 into 1 is the cube value of 1 itself, and 10. So 1 by 10. 1 by 10 means is equal to 0.1 will be the answer. Moving on to this question, see, 27 by 64 into 25. You know 27 is also cube number, perfect cube. 64 is also perfect cube, and 125 also perfect cube. It's very simple. You can split the number 27 as 3 into 3 into 3, and 64 as 4 into 4 into 4, and 125 as 5 into 5 into 5. Then you can make out of that 3 into 4 by 5, that is 3 by 20 will be the answer. Moving on to this question, see, this is not a perfect cube. See, you can't find out as a product of two number, that way you cannot. First you make it 625 and 16. 625 into 16, if you multiply now, that you will find out 10,000 actually. What you need to do is, 625 is 25 into 25. You need to be little witful also. See, 625 is 25 into 25, and some 100 means always will be product of 25, isn't it? So 1600 will be 25 into 64 actually. So 25 into 64 is equal to 1600, I mean 1600. So here I have got 125 which was deficient here, and 64 itself is a perfect Q number. So 25 into 25 into 25, and 64 will be splitted as -4 into -4 into -4. So cube root of this will be 25 into -4, that is equal to -100. -100 will be set. I remember when I was teaching you the percentage, and that time I said you, if the denominator is say 625, you can multiply that number with 16 so that you will get 10,000, so that you can convert into decimal fraction and you can put the point. That would be, this one is 10,000 actually, 10,000 and then 2 cents. So 10,000 and then it will be 100 only, 6 digit it has to be, 60 after 1. Okay, now see, this one I have taken as next is 343. 343 is the Q value of 7, you know, and 25 and 4. 25, this all, you first multiply this 25 into 4 will be 100. And after 100, how many 0? 20 plus 20, 40. So after 100, 40, 2 pair of 0. So it became how many? See, it will be always the 0 will be, if it is a perfect Q, no, 0 always will be, you know, the multiple of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 zeros are there. So it can be written as 100 into 100 into 100. So 100, 7 by 100 will be the value. 7 by 100 means 0.07 will be the answer. Moving on to this question here, you know, perfect whole cube root under cube root is given, then 4 plus again under cube root 61 plus again under that cube root again 27 came. You'll have to solve from my 27. From here you'll have to solve. So first is cube root of 27 is 3. 3 plus 61, that will be under the cube root. So 61 plus is 64, which is again a perfect cube. So it is the cube value of 4. So 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 4, cube root of 4 plus 4, 8. So cube root of 8 will become 2. 2 will be the answer. Now, children, another aspects of this lesson which is important, you know, I said you the list number to be multiplied and list number to be divided. So that I will cover in the next video.